managed to send a man to the moon, yet still nobody has found a way to automatically remove the background from an image. So that's what we set out to solve. With LED technology, professional camera, iPad controlled, backlight system, fancy algorithms, we pulled it off. Hey, I want to show you how StyleShoots works. So I take my iPad here that I use to control the whole system, and I go into my summer folder because I'm shooting photos for the summer collection. And here we go. I have a live view, as you can see right here. So when I'm moving my hand around, you can see that it's all live. And all I need to do to take my photo is push one button, the photo button. It counts down so I can move out of the way. Then the system takes two photos, one with no backlight and one with the backlight on. And then it can use those two photos to process the whole thing and actually remove all of the background, so I have complete alpha transparency. And in a matter of seconds I have the whole thing there. I can inspect the details there, see that it's all nicely cut out, really easy. And to save it for a web shop or whatever, I just punch in the article name. That could be a number or something like that. Say it's taken from the front, say done. Then in a matter of seconds it's going to be done exporting, and I can go on to my next project. Simple. So the great thing about StyleShoots is that it's so simple to use. So you don't need to know how a professional camera operates, etc., etc. So for instance, to set the white balance, you can see it's a bit off now. It's a bit blue. So what I do, I just move my my gray card into position like that. Then I push a button, calibrate, and then I basically just wait for the thing to do the white balance. So it's going to start off taking a bunch of photos to zero in on the correct white balance. So that's going to take a while, but then we're going to get a really nailed on white balance without needing to do anything ourselves. Basically, we just need to wait a bit for the system. And then when it's done with the white balance, it will calibrate the intensity of the backlight so that it has the perfect contrast between the backlight and the product. So in this case, it's pretending that the gray card is the product. So there you go. You see the system dims up the backlight, goes to the maximum intensity, and then down again to find the best one. And then it tells me, please remove the gray card. So I do. And I continue the calibration like that. And we are now calibrating for other things like even lens vignetting and stuff like that. And then when we go into to our live view and move around, we can see the white balance is now perfect. There's nothing. You can see my hand is nice and pale as in real life. And yeah, and then we're good. Because StyleShoots has this unique algorithm and the backlight system, it doesn't really care if the product is simple or complicated. So take something, for example, like this. You know, knitwear, yeah? Nice and transparent, these fringes sticking out. Yeah? Good luck masking this manually. But that's, of course, what we have StyleShoots for. So I'm going to spread it out a bit here, make it actually more hard, make sure some fringes are sticking out. I'm not really going to spend too much time making it pretty. But just to give you an idea, we can see how it's going to look here. I'm going to press the photo button and it counts down. So here it takes the two photos now. You can see it's processing it. But again, because the system works in the same way consistently every time, it doesn't really care if it's a simple or a very complicated product. So again, within seconds, we have it. There you go. Completely nicely cut out all the way around that. Yeah. Looking good. Like that. You can see a bit of transparency. Actually, I have a sort of contrast color I can turn on like this. See that? Bit of pink you can see through there. All this nicely cut out. Really, really nice. And then when you're done, say, okay, I wanted this on my web shop. You just hit export. You say, call it scarf, like that. And now it's preparing the export, and when it's done in a matter of seconds, we can then go on to our next product and then just keep shooting. And again, yeah,